Hi everyone, welcome back. So continuing on the EBS snapshot, let's understand how it works, how the snapshot, the whole stuff works, what is the concept behind. So the very first time when you are going to create the snapshot of a given EBS volume, it is called initial snapshot. It means this is the first time you are going to create the snapshot, right? So whenever a snapshot is created for the very first time, a full backup of the volume's data will be taken. Everything will be taken from that volume, and this is point in time image of the entire volume. That means whatever is the state of that volume of that particular point in time, that image will be taken from that volume. Okay, that is called initial snapshot. I'm going to create this snapshot for the very first time. Okay, post that if we are going to create a snapshot, that will be called incremental snapshot. So two type of snapshot: initial snapshot and incremental snapshot. Now these subsequent snapshots are called incremental because only the data that has changed since the last snapshot will be saved. Okay, so it will be always for example, if previous one was X and the changed one is 1, it will be 1. It won't be the X plus 1. I mean the whole X plus 1 won't be taken. It's just 1 will be added to X in the new snapshot taken. Okay, this way the amount of data stored and storage costs are minimized, of course, because we are not taking the snapshot of the whole data but of the changed data only. So that's why we are saving the storage as well as the storage cost. We are saving that. When a new snapshot is created, AWS identifies the block of data, and I'm going to describe using a image what it means. AWS is identifying the block of data that have changed since the last snapshot is taken, and only these changed blocks are saved in the new snapshot. Okay, while unchanged data is referenced from the previous snapshot, and I will describe it using an image. Okay, this image I have taken from AWS documentation. So let's consider I have just created this is my volume. Okay, and this is the first time I'm going to create a snapshot. So it's called initial snapshot, right? Initial first time I'm going to create. Now consider I have the full volume of my data. Let me take a pen if it is doable. Yeah, so consider I have the volume of my EBS is 15 gig. So, and out of those 15 gig, only 10 gig is full. I mean we have some data, and other is empty. That's fine. And I'm going to create a snapshot. What will happen? The snapshot of 10 gig will be created here. It is created. It's fine. This is the initial snapshot, the first time. Now the initial one is done. The further subsequent snapshots will be incremental snapshots. Fine. Now consider out of this 10 gig, right? This is my this is my EBS volume. This whole thing is my EBS volume. Okay. Now consider out of this 10 gig data, 6 gig data is unchanged. This is unchanged, but 4 gig data is changed. Some change happened. I mean because some application is going on, something is going on, right? So 4 gig data is changed. There is a snapshot which is already of 10 gig. Okay, so just consider in this 10 gig, this first part is 6 gig and the remaining, the lower part is 4 gig. Okay, and that is changed. So what will happen? Another snapshot will be created. This is my new snapshot. Okay, the new snapshot will be created with only 4 gig changed data. Okay, and the remaining 6 gig data will be referenced from the snapshot A, because that is unchanged. So what we are doing here, we are not creating snapshot B with full data, but only with the changed data set. Okay, now consider this is my EBS volume. Now 2 gig data is added. Okay, so 6 gig data is unchanged, 4 gig data is changed, and 2 gig data is added. Okay, what will happen this time? If I create another snapshot, snapshot C will be created. This 2 gig data will be added here, right? 2 gig data is here. 4 gig data will be referenced from snapshot B, and 6 gig data will be referred from snapshot A. So this is how that reference will work, that when I was talking about that blocks will be referenced from snapshot A, B, C, etc. Right? So that is the whole concept here. What is happening? Okay. So I was talking that snapshot can be copied across AWS region and accounts. We will see in the demo, but theory perspectives, it's possible that we can copy the snapshot across AWS region, or we can make it public, or we can provide it to different account. That is possible. This feature is useful for disaster recovery. We have already discussed migration purpose or geographic data redundancy. Okay. Now pictorial representation, again we have this EBS volume, we have this EC2 instance, and this is in one availability zone, and this is my whole AWS region. We are inside US West 1 region. Okay, what I can do, I'll create one EBS snapshot. I'll create this EBS snapshot. Okay, and from I'll restore it to another EBS volume which is in another availability zone. So this one is US West 1A, but this is another region. Sorry, this is another availability zone, US West 1 B. This is the typo. This is B or C. I mean, we can just it's a different availability zone, so that is doable. We first will create the snapshot, then we'll restore it to another volume. Now the same concept is for region wise also. So this is my EBS volume, and this is inside this availability zone. This availability zone is inside this AWS region West 1, and there is another region East 1. Okay, inside that I am inside this availability zone US East 1A. Okay, what I will do, first I will create a snapshot, will share it with another region, totally different region. Again I will restore it to another volume, and my EC2 instance will be attached to that volume. Now the third one is account share. So this is totally different account, and this is totally different account, totally different AWS account. Again I'll create with this volume, I will create the snapshot, we'll share it, we can make it public, and then another account, irrespective of any AWS region or any availability zone, we'll first take it, restore it, we'll take it in the convert that snapshot to the volume, and then EC2 instance will use that volume. So yeah, so what we have seen it this after we create the snapshot, or we can say backup of this EBS volume using EBS snapshot service, we can share it with outside AWS region, outside account also. That is doable. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay connected.